Respite House is a halfway house for men ages 18 to 64 that are seeking help from substance use disorder or alcoholism. My ex-husband, Mitch Peters, and I knew that there was a need for another halfway house in the area. We were in the middle of a heroin epidemic. It was a passion of both of ours to do something in the recovery treatment realm. We were both in the recovery community. The program is 6 months. And so males come here from either incarceration or after they're leaving treatment facility. And sometimes they come right off the street after they've detoxed.
June 1st, 2021, I was arrested. I was facing 5 years at the time. Every time I had got out of incarceration, I went right back to what I was normally used to. One thing that the Respite House was very good at was helping me stay accountable.
Weekly, we set goals and we make sure that the goals and objectives are client-led and they're attainable goals that they can accomplish on a weekly basis. And so if a client comes in and says, Lita, this week I want to work on patience, then my job is to say to them, so exactly how are you going to do that? And so we work together as a team.
By me answering those questions that they ask on a weekly basis, I could see the area that needed to be improved. And that helped me out so much because I've never really did that process.
So we provide a safe environment, but there's also a lot of structure involved as well. So we start the day with morning meditation, and then they have chores that they do. They're expected to seek employment, and then they have mandatory groups that they do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then they attend outside recovery groups. Our job is to empower them, help them find their purpose, and let them know no matter what, they're not alone.
The one crucial thing was Lita. She continued to let me open up because at times I was like, what is this all for? Why am I doing this? Am I really this person? Whenever I would feel that, I would go tell her and she would say what I needed to hear. We are so used to living in the dark. That becomes our norm. We don't think that there's anything other than that. That's our story. We're stuck underneath the cloud that never goes away. We can get out from underneath that cloud.
The family mealtime that we have, we do a thing called high-low and gratitude. The guys just get together and say, what was your high for today and what was your low for today? And it's basically being able to focus on, one thing that they're grateful for kind of knocks out the thing that they're not so grateful for. Those morning meditations, some way to start your day on like a thought for the day or a positive note, and then making your bed in the morning. Those little things, the clients will come back and tell me, like, we do that as a family now. And hey, by the way, I make my bed every day. They matter. They turn into big things later. These men, when they come here, some of them are so broken, but they have this drive. And if you take this drive in these males and you put it in a community, the asset that you have in your community is undeniable. It is undeniable. I would take a group of these guys and put them in any company and it would succeed. I've seen it firsthand.
During my stay at the Respite House, I was able to start facilitating morning meditation. On Tuesdays, we started art therapy, which was already in place before me. That was where I really started to see that I had something to offer to this field. I was, taking a few certifications here and there, but I never really thought anything of it. By me taking all those, it helped me gain this experience. And finally, in January, it happened. NorthShore had brought me on. I went back to Lita after I was with NorthShore, and we had sat down. There was a group of us, and in that meeting, she was so proud of me. She continues to advocate for me, and she's just such an amazing woman, and I owe her so much.
We look at success in moments, like every day that they have conquered that day, and they made it through successfully, sober or clean. That's how we measure our success. We're rebuilding lives. These men can be your father, your brother, your son, and we're putting them back together.